Surendra Bikram Shah was born in 20th of October 1829 AD as the eldest son of King Rajendra Bikram Shah. From a very young age, Prince Surendra had a very exciting character and was eccentric in nature. He was also known as the first person in Nepal to wear glasses. After the death of his mother, Lakshmi Devi Shah, Prince Surendra Bikram Shah suffered from major bouts of mania, insanity, and madness, which caused great sorrow to the people of Kathmandu. Prince Surendra was very skeptical in nature. He often took his queens to Bagmati to take a dip in the river in a very dangerous way. One of the queens died of cold water in the same river. Prince Surendra would go as far as to cut someone with a knife and even throw someone into a well because of his neurosis. While working as Prince Surendra's bodyguard, Janga Bahadur Rana had to follow risky adventures and dangerous orders given by Prince Surendra, including cutting leopards in the Dachok forest, controlling angry elephants, settling the dispute at Trishuli Devi Ghat, and jumping with a horse on Trishuli River, including jumping into a dug well. Surendra's stepmother, Queen Rajyalakshmi Devi, wanted to remove Prince Surendra from his throne to make her own son, Prince Ranendra, as a king of Nepal. After Prime Minister Mathwar Singh Thapa refused to assassinate Prince Surendra, Mathwar Singh Thapa was assassinated by his own nephew, Janga Bahadur Rana, as per the orders of Queen Rajyalakshmi Devi. Due to the efforts of Surendra's stepmother, Queen Rajyalakshmi Devi, to prevent Surendra from becoming a king, events like assassination of Mathwar Singh Thapa, assassination of Gagan Singh Bhandari, Kot massacre, and Bhandarkal massacre took place. After the death of eldest queen Samrajalakshmi, mother of Prince Surendra, his fierce temperament intensified. Around 1842 AD, Prince Surendra was given the title and power only to appease him. From that act, a complex problem arose in the administration. The nobles were confused on whose orders they shall obey, the King Rajendra, Queen Rajyalakshmi Devi, or Prince Surendra. In the same year, 1842 AD, the nobles consulted with the king, Rajendra, and complained about the tyrannical behavior of Prince Surendra. As the proposal did not turn out to be constructive, the nobles marched to Hanumandhoka Palace and submitted a written request to keep the power of the state in hands of only one person. Accordingly, King Rajendra surrendered all the royal authority to his youngest queen, Rajyalakshmi Devi. Except for the authority to punish the royal family, all the full power and authority was given to Queen Rajyalakshmi Devi. After Kot massacre, in which Janga Bahadur managed to eliminate a large number of nobles, Janga Bahadur turned against the queen, who in turn plotted to kill Prime Minister Janga Bahadur Rana. The Bhandarkal plan, hatched by Queen Lakshmi Devi to assassinate Janga Bahadur Rana, did not succeed. Janga Bahadur reached Bhandarkal with his forces and ordered all those present to surrender. After that, Janga Bahadur gathered a meeting in presence of King Rajendra and Prince Surendra and informed them of all the conspirational acts hatched by the queen. On the same day, the queen was expelled from the country. The queen's aspirations to make her son Ranendra a king by killing Prince Surendra and his brother Upendra did not succeed. The queen went to Kashi with her two sons. King Rajendra also accompanied her to Varanasi. Before leaving, King Rajendra made Surendra the prince regent. The prime minister at that time, Janga Bahadur Rana, ousted King Rajendra on the pretext of conspiracy while staying in Kashi. King Surendra was put on the throne of Nepal and coronated on the night of 12th of May, 1847, while his father Rajendra was on a pilgrimage to Varanasi. Prime Minister Janga Bahadur Rana took advantage of the weak and young King Surendra to consolidate not just Janga Bahadur Rana's own power, but also that of the entire Rana family. Surendra wielded little real power, and with that, Janga Bahadur Rana effectively ruled the country during Surendra's reign. Janga Bahadur had proposed the King Surendra to start a marriage relation between Shaha and Rana families. Janga Bahadur's eldest son, 7-year-old Jakatjang, and King Surendra's 6-year-old eldest daughter, Princess Tika Rajalakshmi, got married. It is said that 70 elephants were bought to Kathmandu for the wedding. Rupees 6,71,775 dowry had been raised from the people. From the King Surendra on 1856 AD, August 4, Janga Bahadur was proclaimed Maharaja of Kaski and Lumjung. On the basis of that proclamation, it was said that Janga Bahadur and his family would be given the title of Maharaja of 2 districts, including Kali in the west of country and Mechi in the east, to exercise full control of the state. In addition, Janga Bahadur had the right of life and death, the right of appointment and dismissal of governmental employees, the right to sign treaties of any foreign country, the right to declare war and make peace treaties, the right to impose punishment on convicts, the enactment of new law, and repeal old laws. The authority was all given to Janga Bahadur Rana. The declaration also stated that all rights mentioned would be transferred to his brother and his sons after Janga Bahadur Rana's death. In this way, the King of Nepal, Surendra Bikram Shah, gave away powers to the man who would make sure that only him, his brothers, and his siblings ruled the country for over a century. King Surendra was like a prisoner in his own palace. With the exception of his immediate family, nobody could visit him without the permission of Janga Bahadur Rana. The king was only allowed to read selected literature. Frustrated with all these, the king wanted to abdicate his throne in favor of his eldest son, Trailokya. But the Rana Prime Minister did not allow it. Surendra was allowed to meet his father, the ex-king Rajendra, once every month. Surendra's father Rajendra continued to live under house arrest until his death. After the death of Janga Bahadur Rana in 1877, King Surendra was confronted with the dilemma of granting the prime ministership to Janga Bahadur's brother and the title of Maharaja to Janga Bahadur Rana's son. King Surendra was once again manipulated into granting both those titles to Janga Bahadur Rana's brother, Ranodip Singh, resulting in a long power dispute among the Ranas. Surendra's son, General and Crown Prince Trailokya Bir Bikram Shah married 3 of Janga Bahadur Rana's daughters: Tara Rajalakshmi Devi, Lalit Rajeshwari Rajalakshmi Devi, and Hiranyagarbha Kumari Devi. Trailokya Bikram Shah remained active in restoring the state power passed to Rana. So the Rana became skeptical with Trailokya. Trailokya died in 30th of March 1877 under suspicious circumstance at the young age of 30, while his father King Surendra was still alive. Historians also speculate that Dhir Samsher, brother of Janga Bahadur Rana, killed Trailokya by poisoning him. King Surendra Bikram Shah died in 17th of May 1881, aged 51, at Basantapur, Nepal. About 2 months later, his father, Rajendra, who was in custody, died on 10th of July 1881. Since Crown Prince Trailokya Bikram Shah had passed away earlier, Surendra's 5-year-old grandson, Prithvi Bir Bikram Shah, was crowned the king. Thank you. This is Riti Shrestha signing off.